Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
And you? What are you doing in my house?
Hey, we're
Supposed to be working, guys. We're supposed to be working, taking a video. Hi. Oh, are you shooting?
Yes.
Okay, my name's Sylvia Bartley. I'm the co-chair of the African American Leadership Forum.
And I'm Gary Cunningham, and I'm your other co-chair.
And I'm just an innocent bystander. Jeff Hassan, Executive Director of the African American Leadership Forum, and I just found out I work for Sylvia and Gary.
Otherwise known as Trouble. So the African American Leadership Forum, that means a lot to me. Why? Because it really is a good group of people that are very engaged in the community. They really care about African Americans and Black people that live in the Twin Cities and all of the gross disparities that take place here. So the forum really is about convening change agents and community leaders to really drive for change to help close the disparities in the Twin Cities. Was that right, Gary?
Yeah, I think, African Americans actually are represented in high leadership positions throughout all facets of our community, from the heads of school districts to politicians to CEOs of major organizations. And if we actually put our energy together, we could actually change the circumstances for our people. And that's what the African American Leadership Forum means to me. You know, what I've really been excited about over the last year was the Josie R. Johnson Leadership Academy.
I think brilliant.
I think that just brought tears to my eyes, actually, when I saw those folks from different walks of life, from different fields come together. I was going to say young people, but it's people at all levels. Mm-hmm. And actually build a cohort that is focused on leadership within our community, so that we are actually handing the baton to some of the new and upcoming leaders, along with getting more skills and abilities and talent among all leaders that are a part of that. So I thought that was really a bold move and something that really is going to change the trajectory of our community.
Yeah. And you know what I liked about that the most? It was we were teaching and training our own in the Twin Cities, right? So we got lots of good mentors that stepped up to the plate across all the different organizations, profit, non-profit, philanthropic, and community. And they really did help to mentor the younger people to show them how they could develop themselves as leaders as well. So it was a really good grow your own program.
We can't lose sight of the fact that it's named after Josie R. Johnson, who I refer to as the godmother of our community.
And we have to thank the Bush Foundation for 100%
we can't forget that
sponsorship, because without Bush this would never have been possible.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to the next cohort starting next week. On February the 20th. For next year. So we're looking forward to that.
So what about the Urban Agenda, Jeff? Could you talk more about that? What is that?
We had a series of 3 leaders retreats, and they were hosted at Wilder Foundation, General Mills, and Cargill, and we came out of there with priorities. We came out of there with action items, and one of the ones we're going to be highlighting here today is the $67 million North Point campus expansion headed by Stella Whitney West, CEO of North Point. We, African American Leadership Forum, has a prominent role in Generation Next. We were part of the co-sponsorship with the University of Minnesota that started Generation Next, and we're trying to, that's an organization that's trying to make systemic changes, and by bringing together those 3 sectors I refer to, public, private, and philanthropic sector, to align around common goals. And we have all the heavy hitters there, the mayors of both cities, the superintendents of both cities, the president of the University of Minnesota, president of Minnesota State Colleges and Universities, known as MINSCU, corporate and foundation executives. And so my thing is that if that group can't get it done, I don't know who can. I think it's a matter of will.
I would say that 2016 is going to be a great year for changing the trajectory of the African American community, but we can only do that with your help.
That's
so
right.
We're looking for you to step up to the plate to make a difference for our community, that it is not going to, nobody's going to come and save us. We actually have to do this ourselves. And so it's up to you to step up to the plate. Whatever you're doing now, thank you. You could do more. We expect more. We expect high standards from our community. And that means that people, no matter what your income level, no matter what your schooling, that you can step forward. This is a big tent. You can step forward and make a difference for the African American Leadership Forum in the Twin Cities. Sylvia?
Well, I was just going to add, Gary, you know, the African American Leadership Forum, people think it's an organization with lots of employees. It actually is a voluntary organization. And we have how many members now, or a distribution list? About 1,300 people on our distribution list. Everybody that comes is spending their own time, dedicating their skills to really contribute towards making a difference in our community. So to Gary's point, it's really important that we work together and we move forward on one common agenda so we can really make a change and really start eliminating all of these disparities that I am so tired of hearing about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all of you out there, do you remember that Uncle Sam poster that used to point and say, "We want you"?
Oh boy.
That's what we want. We want you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great summit.
Meeting. Yeah.
Too, also.